First of all, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to all my Christian brothers and sisters on this big family of Xtreme Trader, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed your new Christmas Eve, and of course, Happy New Year in advance for everyone in this big family. And I hope everything will continue to be going very well, and hopefully all of us will work together to enjoy making profit in this big market. Of course, it was somehow a tough week. Unfortunately, the whole midweek analysis didn't work quite well. I'm aware about that. And of course, the deal of the days, some of them went in the good direction, such as the CAD JPY, which has actually worked very well and went in the direction that I have predicted and already hit the take profit level. Of course, unlike the Euro CAD, which has miserably failed. And I think this is normal. I mean, we cannot guess the direction all of the time correctly. But however, I will do the best I can to continue giving the deal of the day videos. And hopefully, again, my friends, all of us will make very good and consistent profit in this market together. So, of course, let me now start analyzing the market for the weekly analysis. And let's now begin with the Euro USD. Now, regarding this pair, it seems to me like the Euro USD is going to continue the rise from this moment at 1.13080. Let me just show you something here on the daily chart. On the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, we can notice right here, let me just remove this one. We can notice right here the strong bullish engulfing candle. And that candle actually has appeared at the lowest level of the support at 1.11876. Now, by seeing this candle, we can confirm that the market right now is going to continue the rise till actually I think it's going to continue the rise till it retests the broken support level at 1.15140. But however, until then, I believe we can maintain the long position until it hit the nearest support level at 1.14321. Let's go now to the daily chart. Now on the daily chart, we can notice here something interesting. Actually, the pair seems like it's actually right now ranging in this channel like that. So we can expect right now that something called the explosion, or the price explosion, of course, not explosion, I mean the price explosion to happen right here at this level at 13080. Right now, the Euro USD is reaching actually what we call also the bottleneck of this narrow channel. And right now, most likely, the Euro USD has nowhere to go but to the up. So therefore, I believe most likely the Euro USD is going to continue the rise. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, let me just delete this one. On the 4-hour time frame, we're having right here this support trend line, and seems like the Euro USD is actually respecting this level of a support trend line. Therefore, all we can expect now is the market to reverse, to make a pullback under the pressure from the resistance right here at 1.13265 to make this bullish bearish pullback. And right now we are having here, my friends, a support number 1. Therefore, we are going to start buying this pair exactly at the second attempt of the support, which is of course support number 2. Now let's move to the 1-hour time frame. Now on the 1-hour time frame, we can see clearly that this pair has actually faced a strong support level right here, exactly at again 1.13080, and it was also a major resistance level. Therefore, I believe the Euro USD actually might be ranging inside this zone exactly like this before it's going to be valid for the buy. So therefore, once you see the Euro USD actually reaching this level of a support trend line and also hitting the support level right here at 1.13026, we can start buying the pair again. But however, I'm sending this signal to buy exactly from the level of 1.13080, and the reason for that is we're having right here the support number 1, and right here we're expecting to buy the pair at the support number 2. Now, of course, I forgot to mention something important. The market is going to be most likely inactive during the upcoming days for the Christmas holidays. So therefore, most likely it's going to be very slow or most likely inactive. So I think these signals will be most likely activated by midweek or at, I think, Wednesday. I think the market is going to be a little bit active that time. But however, the market is going to be very slow and most likely inactive during these days. So please, my friends, be careful and just be wise more about your trades. So of course, again, for the Euro USD, we can start buying right here, and the target will be right here, my friends, the previous support level at 1.14321, which means we are expecting to make about 123 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for 48 pips. Again, the market is going to be slow and most likely inactive, so please be aware about that information. Let's now take a look at the pound USD. Pound USD also is going to definitely continue the rise this week, and of this signal I'm almost very sure about how it's gonna happen. I think so. At least I think so. Obviously, my friends, the market has actually made finally the strong bullish breakout from 1.33639, and we can see that the candle has actually went at least 70 pips against this resistance, and right now the pullback has started to happen at 1.34376. Definitely right now the pound USD is going to retest the broken resistance level at 1.33639, and by looking at the left, of course, we can notice right here the market has created a very strong two support levels. Obviously, the market is definitely going to fall right here to retest the broken support level, and again, that support most likely is gonna be respected again and keeps its position as a support, and from that point we can start again buying this pair. Of course, not to mention that right here we had also a resistance trend line just like that, which also has been broken out from this bullish breakout candle, indicates that most likely, and by the way, this was also a support trend line. If I just increase the line like this, we can notice clearly that this was also a support trend line as well, and most likely that support trend line has to keep its position again as a support trend line. So therefore, pound USD is good to be bought from 1.33639, and we can keep the longing until it hit the resistance level at 1.34734, which means we are expecting to make 110 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone should be ranging just a little bit below that support level right here at 1.33415. If the pair has ever been able to make a breakout from that level, it means that this support has actually failed, and therefore we cannot really expect from the market to make any reversals soon till it hit the support level at 1.32774. Therefore, this is going to be our safe zone, which is going to be ranging for about 47 pips. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, we can expect to make about 110 pips profit from buying this pair. Let's now move to the AUD USD. AUD USD pattern is very similar to the pound USD. And right here, my friends, we also have a strong resistance level at 0.72021, which I believe the market has been actually able to break out from that level. And by the way, we already have here the first retest of that broken resistance. So right here, we already have a support number 1. And simply, we can start again buying this pair at the second attempt of a support, which is support number 2. Now, let me tell you something. The AUD USD is expected to go a little bit in loss for about 20 pips, I would say. The reason is right here, my friends, we're having also a strong support level as well. Right here. That is the support, and we can expect from the AUD USD to continue the fall till it reaches that support level, and of course it's gonna retest the broken resistance level exactly at 0.71793. This right here was actually a fake breakout, so therefore it cannot really be considered. So therefore we are actually looking at the resistance level exactly right here where the tails or the wicks has actually reversed. Therefore you can expect from this trade to go a little bit against our direction before it's gonna be in profit. Another confirmation is if we draw here a support trend line like that, we can actually drag this support trend line and check this out. We are having here a support trend line as well, which was also a support trend line right here, and therefore we can expect from the AUD USD to fall all the way, retesting that support trend line, and actually hopefully it's gonna respect this level and continue the rise. But however, I would send you the signal that we can start actually buying this pair at right the second attempt of this support as 0.72021, expecting from the pair to go against our direction for almost 21 pips before it's finally gonna be in profit. There goes your signal for the AUD USD. Hopefully it's gonna, yeah, by the way, how many pips we're expecting? 107 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging till 46 pips. Yeah, there goes your signal for the AUD USD. Hopefully it's gonna be a profitable one, and hopefully everyone will make good profits out of it. Let's now check the USD CAD. USD CAD has actually made right here what we can call a double top pattern, and most likely right now the pair has actually made a strong bearish breakout from that resistance level at 1.28357. Now I'm actually expecting from this pair, but after seeing this price action right here, to make another pullback, and that resistance level is going to be respected again, and hopefully the pair is going to continue the fall from that level. Another way for the confirmation is actually using the wait a second. Yeah, sorry about that. So another way of taking the confirmation is using the resistance trend lines. Of course, since we're looking for short, we have to look for resistance trend lines, not supports. So let me just we can take any point randomly. I think, I mean, any resistance trend line randomly. We can take for example this one, and we can just drag it, and we can see that the market has actually been respecting this level all the way. Therefore, I believe right here, my friends, exactly right here, let me just go to the 1 hour time frame right now. We can see clearly that the market actually has respected this resistance trend line multiple times. Actually, I can just drag it to show you this. Check this out. We can see that the market has indeed respected this level multiple times, and also like that, this support trend line has kept its position multiple times. And keep in mind, all I did was drawing the support trend line from this higher high to this lower high, and I'm just dragging it here and there, and we can see that the market has indeed respected the level. Anyway, the point here is we are having right here, my friends, a resistance trend line. Look at the mouse cursor, exactly right here. Right here, we are having a resistance trend line, and therefore I believe the market is gonna make the bullish pullback, and right here is going to reverse exactly at the peak of the resistance at 1.28357, and the target, my friends, of course, will be the nearest strong key support level at 1.27318. That's actually, my friends, going to be a good level, if not perfect level, for buying this pair. Actually, those who are having a good patience, they can actually wait for the pair to reach this level of a support, which is gonna be fantastically good to be bought at that level of the support. I'm personally waiting without that position for longing the pair for actually swing trades, not scalping. Therefore, we can expect to make about 103 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for 51 pips till it actually exceeds the nearest resistance at 1.28581. There goes your signal for the USD CAD. Hopefully it goes very well, and hopefully it's gonna bring us lots of profits. Let's take a look at the USD JPY. USD JPY this week, I believe, is gonna continue the rise, and the bullish momentum is actually quite strong, as we can see right here. The trend is moving in a bullish momentum, and most likely the USD JPY is going definitely to continue the rise right from that level. Most likely right here, my friends, we're having here a very strong support level also. Let me just show you. We're having here a strong support level exactly like this at 114.051. Now, let me just move to the 4 hour time frame. Now, as we can see, on the 4 hour time frame, we can see clearly that the market has already made right here 2 attempts of a support. Most likely, the USD JPY is going to continue the rise right after falling to that support level at 114.211. But why here? Why not here? Why I'm sending this signal to start buying from here instead of this level of a support? Let me just show you something. We are having right here, my friends, a support trend line. If we draw the support trend line like this, let me just delete this one so it won't make any confusion. So we can see that the market actually has been respecting that support level all the way. All we need to do right now is drag this support trend line just like that. Exactly like this. So we can see that this level also was a strong support trend line, and the market has been respecting it. And of course, it was also a resistance trend line. So as by seeing the market actually reversing exactly at that support trend line, also by looking at the left, we can see that the level of 114.211 was the peak of the resistance right here, which has been recently broken out from, is actually gonna be the new support level after the bullish breakout happened. Therefore, I believe right here we can start buying this pair exactly at the support number 1. This is going to be the first attempt of the support right after this bullish breakout candle. Keep in mind that here we had a bullish breakout candle, and therefore we can start buying this pair exactly at the same level where that resistance is gonna be retested again and becomes a new support. And of course, not to mention the support trend line, which is most likely is gonna be respected again. That's the reason I'm sending this signal to start buying this pair right from that level of 114.211. And the target, of course, will be right here, the nearest resistance to our entry. Therefore, we can expect to make about 101 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for 45 pips. There goes your signal for the USD JPY. Hopefully it's going to work very well, and hopefully it's going to bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the USD CHF. USD CHF signal has actually, USD CHF pair has been actually moving in a very strong bearish trend. And by seeing this movement, we can see how the market is acting actually to the resistance levels. We can see that the market has been unable to break out from 0.92461. Then again, we had a strong bearish movement. Then again, reversed exactly at 0.92123, and again has been followed by a strong bearish breakout candle, and again has made an attempt to break out from 0.91922, and again followed with a strong bearish candle. The idea here is the pair is getting weaker at this point, and most likely it won't be able to make any bullish reversals. And I think that what we can see right here, my friends, is exactly like that. Right here we had a strong support trend line, which has been recently broken out from with this strong bearish breakout candle. And right here the market has already retested that level of a previous support trend line and created a new resistance trend line. Therefore, I believe that we can expect from the market, upon the pressure from the support on 0.91655, to make another pullback, just retesting the broken level for a second time to create a second attempt of a resistance. And from that level, hopefully we can start shorting this pair, and it's gonna go toward this support level right here at 0.91015. So I think it's a very simple and logic signal. It's depending mainly on that broken support trend line and the movement of the market. Therefore, we are expecting to make 91 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone is going to be ranging for 46 pips only. I think it's going to be safe to start shorting the USD CHF right away at the opening of the market. However, we can expect from the market to go against our direction for about 22 pips, which is, I think, fine, and it's not a big deal, and hopefully it's gonna go directly in the profit. Let me tell you something. For the USD CHF, I really doubt that the market is gonna be able to reach that previous resistance level. Most likely is gonna continue to fall immediately at the opening hours. Therefore, I think it's gonna be safe to start shorting immediately and expect to be in loss for some time before finally be in a big profit. There goes everything for the USD CHF. Hopefully it's gonna work very well, and hopefully it's gonna bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the gold. The gold, I believe, this week is going to continue the rise, and most likely is going to continue moving above the resistance at 1812. Let me just tell you something. The gold, my friends, first of all, let's move to the bigger time frame. Let's go to the weekly chart. Now on the weekly chart, let me just delete all of that. You know something, let me just find a clear chart. Let's go right here, and here we can analyze the gold better. All right. Now, as you can see, my friends, on the weekly chart for the gold, I believe everyone can agree that most likely this price action indicates a bullish reversal. This price action right here, my friends, these two candles, along with this one right here, all of that indicates that definitely the gold is going to continue the rise at this point. I don't think or assume that the gold is going to make any bearish reversals at the moment. Most likely at the opening of the market, the gold is going to continue the rise and definitely going to reach the level of 1,870. Eventually, that's the target. Eventually, the gold is going to continue the rise for another 600 pips, and therefore we can keep longing the gold for that time. But however, let's now see what our options so far this upcoming week. Let's go back now to the daily chart. Now let's go to the actual chart where I have already made the signal. Right now on the 4-hour time frame, we can notice that right here we're having a very strong key support level, and seems to me like the pair is actually respecting this level. Therefore, we can actually start buying the gold once it reaches that level of a support trend line at 1,802.46. And most likely, my friends, we can expect from this signal to be running in loss for some time just to reach the second attempt of the support at Fibonacci retracement 38.2 before finally it's going to be in profit. Of course, keep in mind that we are actually depending on that support trend line. As long as you are seeing any bearish breakout candle has appeared right here, breaking out from that level of a support trend line, please close this trade in loss. Only if on the 4-hour time frame you see any right here, any bearish breakout candle has appeared, please close this trade in loss. Otherwise, keep it running. Most likely the market is gonna continue the fall, trying to reach the support level as 1,798, and eventually the 4-hour candles is going to close as a pin bar and is gonna continue the rise from that point. Again, keep your eyes on the trades, and if you see any bearish breakout candle has appeared breaking out from that support trend line, close the trade in loss and make sure that the candle actually closes as a bearish breakout candle. Don't judge the candle just by seeing the bearish breakout candle. You have to wait for the 4-hour time frame candle to actually close as a bearish breakout candle. Wait for the candle to close, my friends. I have said that repeatedly because I know there are some viewers skipping this part and just writing the signals without listening to what I'm saying, so I'm trying my best to catch their ears. So please, my friends, be careful when you are entering this signal. I believe that's everything for this week, and most likely the market, as I mentioned earlier, is going to be inactive and very slow. And again, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hopefully we are going to be back after the holidays, and hopefully the market is going to give us all the profits that we are seeking. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.